Hi everyone. So we already know the formal definition of a PDA, which consisting that means formal definition is nothing but a mathematical notation of PDA, which consisting 7 tuples Q sigma tau delta Q naught Z F. Okay. So now let's understand the transition function delta in depth. So this is the transition function, right? So Q is nothing but a set of a state, sigma is nothing but a set of alphabets, input symbols, and it may include it it includes epsilon also, and tau is nothing but a set of stack symbols, alphabet set of stack, and the when we have this triplet, it will go and give another new state, and the stack uh, the new stack variable. Okay, tau star is nothing but a new stack variable. So this is a transition function. Now we'll see the working of the process of working of this transition function. So transition function having a input string, and after that this is a stack here, and the top is there, and next one. So finite state control, as per the mechanical definition, we have a input tape consisting one is input string, and a finite state control, it matches the states to state transition, and the next one stack here, and finally the result will get as accept or reject. Okay. So initially we insert the some data into the stack, that is nothing but Z0. At Z0 we already know that Z is nothing but initial push up symbol into the stack. It may also represented with a Z0, and A, B are the stack variables we already inserted. Means for example, I am taking like this. We already know that PDA is nothing but FA plus stack storage. So this is the current situation of the PDA. Okay, input string we have, stack we have, in the stack we have Z0 as an initial push up symbol. Next one, A and B stack variables. Top is actually pointing to the B stack variable. In the finite control state we have a current state as well as the next state. So if we give a transition function like this, that is a delta q1 0b equal to q2x. What it mean actually? What it means so here the input string is start with a 0, right? And at the same time the stack symbol, so we are, this is nothing but id, right? Id consisting three elements. So one is a state, the second one is the input symbol, the third one is the stack symbol. Okay, that we are taking. So if you observe this, so in the finite state control we have a current state, that is nothing but a q1, and the input string we have as a 0, and the top of the stack is represented as a b, that both can be given to the current state. So when the transition function execute, it will transform it to the finite state control. From current state to, we can go with the q1 to q2, and the new variable that can be inserted into the stack, that is nothing but x here. Okay, that is actually meaning of this transition function. Okay, so B is actually popped from the stack, as well as the X can be pushed into the stack. So the diagram is given here. Okay, for the previous, the final result is given here. So Q1 is the current state, Q2 is the next state, 0 is from the input string, B is from the stack actually, though that is popped from the stack, and Q2 is the new state to be a transition. And the next one, X is nothing but the new stack variable pushed into the stack. Okay, that means simply for the previous diagram here, B is replaced by X. If you give a transition like this, that means B is replaced by X. Okay, this is a transition function only. So we are trying to understand what is actually happening in the transition function. Okay, when we give a transition function like this, what is actually happening? So let's say the another example. So transition function q1 0 b we are actually giving. That means input is nothing but 0 and stack symbol is nothing but a b, and we are trying to give q2 epsilon here. Epsilon means, so this is a new variable to be inserted into the stack. So we can we can pop the b variable into the finite state control. Not we actually, the finite state control pop the b into the b from the stack, and it again push the epsilon into the stack. That is actually happening. So this is the triplet state, input symbol and a stack variable. This triplet is given to the transition function. What is actually happening? This will happen. Okay, so we'll see the result here. So input string and stack previously it consisting b, so both the input symbol and b or b is popped from the stack. That is actually at current state, and the final state control is transformed to the new state, that is nothing but a q2. So q2 actually try to push the epsilon. So we already know that pushing the epsilon or pushing nothing is both are same. That's why here we don't have any symbol, and obviously the top is top is at the a symbol. Okay, in the previous slide top is at a b we popped, and the obviously what is happening, the top is top is indicating a. Okay, so here what is happening, b is replaced by epsilon. If you want you can place epsilon here. Placing or not placing epsilon, there is nothing issue. So that's why directly top is pointing to the a here. So in the same way we can go with another example. Transition function. Here we have a input string 0 and we have a stack consisting set of so this is the slide I have to copy, control C. So this is the transition before execution of a transition function. What is happening here? So we have a b stack. You can see the stack only. So b z0 a b we have top is pointing to the b, and input is 0 start with a 0 and final state control. And so if you want to do the another operation, that is nothing but so q1 0 b, if you want to push yx, how it is inserted into the stack, you will see. This is a transition function, input a string here and a stack here. So previously we have a b only, right? So when we execute this transition function, so if finite state control execute this transition function, so 0 is given to the current state and b is popped from the stack and given to the current state. The finite state control transformed the state transmission happen from q1 to q2, and the yx is a new stack symbols inserted into the stack. So how they are inserted is also point here. So yx, a combination of two symbols. So first x is pushed into the stack and later on y is pushed into the stack. Okay, so what is actually happening here, b is replaced by x first and y is again pushed. So y is on the top of the stack. Okay, so hope you understand transition function working. So if you give a triplet as a transition function, state transition also happen as well as the new variable into the stack also pushed. Okay, so this is about transition function. So let's see the graphical notation of the PDA. So graphical representation is important for any mission. So here the PDA transition, the in the graphical notation, the transition can be defined like this: A comma B to C. Okay, B arrow C we are presenting, so that can be graphically defined as. So this is about FA. So delta Q naught comma A, if you given like this, it will go to Q2, right? So here Q1 is initial state, Q2 is a final state. So there is a state transmission label as a input. So that is happening in the finite automata. But when comes to the push down automata, the same can be represented like this. Okay. So A comma B to C. So here A is nothing but alphabet from the input string. It may also be epsilon. This epsilon kuda kavachu anamata. So next B is actually a variable from the stack. So top variable of the stack is represented here, and arrow we can define. C is nothing but the new stack variable that can be pushed into the stack. Okay, so understand this. So the graphical representation of PDA can be defined like this. States are there, initial and final state. In the state transition we can define like this: A comma B to C. A is nothing but input symbol. B is nothing but that stack variable, top variable, and C is nothing but a new variable that can be pushed into the stack. Okay, this also can be represented like this. Q1 to Q2 is at state transition. A B C. A is input symbol, popped symbol from the stack, push symbol from the stack. Okay, so the working with a transition function we define like this. So if you define like this, what it mean? We have a input, we have a stack. On the top we have a B here. So A is from input. If A is from input, B is on the top of that stack. So then replace B with C here. Okay, the transition means replace B with C. So if A is input, B is the top of our stack, then replace B by C. So like this. Okay, so if you observe the stack initial symbol here, dollar, we can place a Z0 or dollar. You can use any symbol, I like that. Okay, and you can see the next one. So here gamma can also another representation for the epsilon, null and all. Okay, cap also we can represent. In the previous units we learned that so for representing null string, epsilon we can use cap, we can use delta, gamma also we can use. This is a null epsilon. So from Q1 to Q2, if you define A comma so to see, so here Q1 to Q2, A lambda to C. So lambda is nothing but a null epsilon cap, like that. So A is from input, and lambda as the top of the stack, and C has to be replaced. Please understand here. So lambda in place of B means we don't want to pop anything from the stack. We can directly push the C into the stack. Okay, here you can observe. So already we have a B here, and with B we push C here. Okay, so lambda means nothing we can pop from the stack. Next one, here, so Q1 to Q2 transmission, A comma B to lambda, what it mean? So we already A as a input and B on the top of the stack. So now we have to insert, push lambda into the stack. So that means we the input symbol A matches, B on the top of the stack that is also matches. We can pop the B, but we cannot push anything into the stack. That is actually happening here. Okay, B can be popped, but nothing can be pushed here. Okay, so that is the thing. You have to understand what is the meaning of this transition in the PDA graphical notation. Okay, you can observe this. So Q1 to Q2 state transition, A comma A is nothing but input symbol, lambda to lambda. What it mean? So A is an input symbol. Next lambda, the top of stack should be lambda. Presence or absence of a lambda is no difference at all. So we can pop lambda, that means nothing we can pop here, and we can push nothing here. Okay, so what it mean, that is no change in the stack. Okay, if you observe, already the top of the variable is a B, here also the top of the variable after transition. Okay, so like this we can combine the transition functions as well as the graphical notations. Okay, so this is for understandability, no need to draw like this in the example. So example I am రాయాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు, but you have to understand what is actually. Directly you can define a PDA diagram like a FA, you can define PDA. So hope you understand this. So state ట్రాన్సిషన్ ఫంక్షన్ అంటే ఏమవుతుంది, స్టాక్లో ఎలాంటి చేంజెస్ వస్తున్నాయి, స్టాక్ ఇన్పుట్ సింబల్, సో ఇన్పుట్ సింబల్ స్టాక్ వేరియబుల్ కనుక మ్యాచ్ అయితే మనము న్యూ స్టాక్ వేరియబుల్ని మనం ఇక్కడ ఇన్సర్ట్ చేస్తున్నాం. ఓకేనా, సో అది మీరు అర్థం చేసుకోవాల్సిన మ్యాటర్. సో ఇక్కడ చూసారంటే ఇన్పుట్ వచ్చేటప్పటికి 0 అండ్ స్టాక్ వేరియబుల్ వచ్చేటప్పటికి B, ఇవి రెండు కనుక మ్యాచ్ అయితే మనం ఏం చేయాలంటే స్టేట్ ట్రాన్సిషన్ Q1 నుంచి Q2కి వెళ్ళాలి. అదేవిధంగా ఎప్సిలాన్ అనేది మనము స్టాక్లో ఇన్సర్ట్ చేయాలి. సో ఇంకొక ఈ ప్రీవియస్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ అయితే బాగా అర్థమవుతుంది అనుకుంటా. సో ఇక్కడ చూసేటప్పటికి సో ఐడి ట్రిప్లెట్ స్టేట్ ట్రాన్సిషన్ దాంట్లో మీకు ఏమవుతుందంటే Q1 0, B. Q1 అంటే ఏంటి, స్టేట్, కరెంట్ స్టేట్. 0 అంటే ఇన్పుట్ స్ట్రింగ్లో ఉన్న ఫస్ట్ సింబల్. B అంటే ఏంటంటే టాప్ ఆఫ్ ద స్టాక్ వేరియబుల్. సో ఇన్పుట్ స్ట్రింగ్ 0 అయ్యి నెక్స్ట్ స్టాక్ వేరియబుల్ B అయితే మీరేం చేయాలి అని అంటే Q2కి ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ అవ్వాలి స్టేట్ ట్రాన్స్మిషన్ అనేది. X అనే దాన్ని ఏంటంటే మీరు స్టాక్లో టాప్ ఆఫ్ ద వేరియబుల్గా పుష్ చేయాలి. ఓకేనా, సో అదే మనం ఇక్కడ డయాగ్రామ్ ఫార్మాట్లో రిప్రజెంట్ చేసాం. సో 0, B మ్యాచ్ అయ్యాయి కాబట్టి Q1 టు Q2 ట్రాన్స్మిషన్ జరిగి అండ్ X అనే ఒక టాప్ వేరియబుల్ని స్టాక్లోకి మనము పుష్ చేసాము యాజ్ అ టాప్ ఆఫ్ ద వేరియబుల్. అది మొత్తం ట్రాన్సిషన్ ఫంక్షన్స్లో మీకు ఇలా చూపించినా, లేదు అని అంటే గ్రాఫికల్ నోటేషన్స్లో ఇలా చూపించడానికి ట్రై చేసినా వాటి మీనింగ్ అదనమాట. ఓకే.